This is the first necessity to going and buying any car. Alright, what's up guys? I gotta be kind of quick with this intro, but I am here at Come and Go, putting some fuel in the 4Runner. I'm going to Wiggins, Colorado. It's kind of like east. It's weird to say east coming from Florida, but east of Greeley. And I'm picking up something for the FRS. Hopefully you guys will like it. Should be cool. Should be a little fun. I guess we'll see what happens. Hopefully I don't get robbed.
What is going on, guys? We have Cory's FRS in here, and we're gonna make it fast, or faster, not fast. We have a MAPerformance turbo kit with a couple upgrades,
Which we will show you right now.
Not yet. I'm in charge of the cues. We're gonna pull some stuff. He's got this Grim Speed cold air intake if you want to buy one. We're gonna throw it in here, put the covers on it and everything, and get it ready to drop off to the tuner, and then do some burnouts. After it's tuned.
No.
After it's tuned. It's a boxer engine. It's a Subaru. You have to be careful.
It'll blow up if you touch it the wrong way.
So we have a Precision 4831 turbo here. It's just a journal bearing. The MAPerformance header, which looks pretty high quality, and Cory painted it with some paint that I will show you in a second, and we're going to hope it lasts, which it probably won't. Turbosmart wastegate without a fire ring anymore. Turbosmart blow-off valve. What brand is this, Cory? The intercooler. MAPerformance intercooler with some cool CNC end tanks. Looks pretty high quality. And a downpipe that is already wrapped. And he bought this kit used, by the way. Picked it up for a killer deal. I think he paid $1,700 and trade for some stuff. Not bad, because it's like a $3,000 or $4,000 kit with all the upgrades. It's got the PTP turbo blanket. To what?
The base kit's $5,000 without the upgrades. Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
And there it is. Let's go fast.
Alright guys, well, ended up having to take the front splitter off, got the airbox and everything removed up top, removed some of these plastic pieces from the crash bar. Matt's currently missing, he's over there somewhere. I'm going to go ahead and pull this, and then we're going to pull the oil pan because I have to weld the drain bung into this one. It kind of goes up here in the front. Matt says he has some. We're also going to try to modify this, maybe like extend it a little, like pull this out a little bit just to let it hold a little bit more oil. That would be prime. So I gotta drain the radiator, drain the oil. Probably gonna save all that stuff because it's literally all brand new. So, we'll be back.
Well, now Cory has the headers out of the way. The oil pan is dropped, which is sitting right down there. Front bumper cover, front bumper crash bar with his cool little struts.
They're gonna fit too.
They'll fit with the intercooler?
Yeah, they should fit.
Sweet. So now, I think, what is intercooler going on now? So what's...
So I'm gonna have, do you wanna modify the oil pan?
Yep.
And I have a plan for that too. You'll show them after I show you.
Okay. So we gotta add a bung to the oil pan, as well as we're also going to add some baffles because these have oiling issues because it's a Subaru. So we're gonna add baffles to the oil pan to stop oil from sloshing, and then other stuff.
Yeah.
What else?
I don't know.
Cool. As Cory was just saying, this is the only problem we've had so far. Pretty good. Except it's a little odd, we had to cut out the fan. Like, it's no big deal, it's just odd. But there we go. The studs were all just a little misaligned, so it took a little negotiation to get the turbo in place. But turbo's in place. Turbo oil line needs reclocked. but not a big deal. Oh, snap-on light is dying.
Typical.
Now we got all the intercooler piping mocked up in place, and this is the second time I'm saying all this because my camera is being an asshole, and everything fits up really nicely. So we got to take this core support here and trim it up a little bit more. Cory already trimmed it a bit. That goes roughly right in there. All those little white lines need a little extra trimming. Boom, 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 boom. And also when you're trimming things, try not to do that. It looks icky. A little overcut. Try to be careful. Use a Dremel if you have to get a nice curve and a nice clean cut. And then deburr all your edges when you're done. And it should look pretty nice. We are now on day 3, I think. Is that correct?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Maybe.
Cory feels like it's day 12.
Dude, my back hurts.
So, a lot of updates. We got catch can installed. One of the hoses, which I believe is that one right there, goes to the engine block, and then this hose right here goes under the intake manifold to here. And I welded this bung on the intake pipe.
What is that called?
It's called, I think it's called a Venturi.
No, the B word. The bung. The bung on.
Bung. I don't know, man. I don't know what you're
Y'all
talking
are
about.
children.
I don't know what Cory's even talking about. So I put a little Venturi on there, and that helps pull vacuum when the air goes past it. You can look at that up if you're interested. It's pretty cool.
Sounds like some sort of like
French
artist.
So what'll happen is the air from the crankcase gets sucked into there from, boom, into there. The oil gets mixed out, and then the vacuum goes boom into there. And then if there's any excess oil, that'll just get sucked into the turbo and go through that system. Not a huge deal, but better if you have the catch can in the middle. Keep it as clean as possible. Got the blow-off valve hooked up, downpipe hooked up, wastegate is in there with the 7-pound spring on it. All this is back together, trimmed nicely. I taught Cory how to do a nice little curved cut with the angle grinder. It's a little tough, but he got it looking good. And then this piece tucks right in here. Right now Cory is working on
Getting a fucking stuck ass bolt out of the turbo.
Getting a stuck bolt out of the turbo.
But I got stuck.
Yeah, that was his fault.
And I'm really tired.
And he just put too long of a bolt in, so he needs to put a shorter bolt in. Under here, if you can see, I don't know if you can, the header's obviously on, that's been on for a little while. Got the oil pan on with the bung, as well as one of our oil pan baffles for the FRS. And then we had some random fittings. Oh, you can kind of see it right there. Had a random fitting that worked for the oil drain tube, and then Cory just wrapped it in a heat shield. Also put a little heat shield on the wastegate hose. Cory's still struggling. And then all this is good up here.
Oh, I forgot to put that.
What? Oh.
Oh well.
Cory missed a cut.
It's fine.
Almost there, getting there.
Run now.
And she runs. We started up. Cory messed one of these up down there, I think. So he's waiting on a new one, so it's a little grumpy right now. But it's running. Everything's good. We checked. We got oil flow out of here. And yeah, it's doing great. Yee! It's pretty sweet actually. It has it's got an unequal length header on it. So it's got a very WRX sound, like very choppy. If you like that sort of thing. But yeah, it's running good so far, and now we need to tune it. All right, and that is all for right now. Cory ordered an EcuTek, or EcuTek as they call it, which is weird to me. EcuTek ECU for this, and he's gonna get it remote tuned. Also, I got a new camera, which is what we're filming on right now. It's not what we were filming on earlier, but hopefully this footage looks good. It sounds good and everything. So I gotta play with the settings a little bit, I'm sure, but it should be pretty good. So there it is, looking all hot. No bumper on it right now. Yeah, basically he's just gonna run it like this for a little bit just to flex on people that he's got a turbo FRS. And then he's gonna throw the bumper and the splitter back on, and we're gonna hit the canyons. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.